Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. You are watching me on my YouTube channel for MJ Shady Inkers. I appreciate you being here, and we are going to make a very cute gift box. And it's got the cutest little thing inside, and I actually made these special for people at the retreat that I'm attending. So I obviously am not sharing this video until they've received their gifts. So I hope that you enjoy this. It's really super cute, and on the inside, it has a little thumb notch here. On the inside, there's a cute coffee themed pen with a refill. It's just super cute, just little thank you gifts for someone special. So, and of course, I'm using that Latte Love Suite that I love so much. So let's get started. I've got a few things that are already pre-cut, and my ribbon, as well as my, these are the adhesive backed swirl dots. So I've got all that stuff. I've done some pre-stamping. I will need to do one die cut piece. And I'm a little raspy from recording videos for all of you to enjoy while I am closed for a week. So, okay, so we are starting out with this piece of paper right here, and here's our template. This is going to be the part that slides into our box or our cover. And this is 9 3/4 by 4 1/4. And this is how we're going to score this. You are going to score at 3/4 and 1/2 on each side. 3/4 and 1/2. 3/4 and 1/2. And one more time. And there are your score marks for the sliding part of the box that we're creating. Now the other piece I have picked out from the Latte Love product bundle suite is on the back side. It's this, which you can see I have pre-stamped a sentiment from the stamp set right onto the cups. And oops, I got a little interruption there, but I have pre-stamped the cups. The little sentiment, "You're the best part of my day," on 2 of the cups. Not sure what color I'm going to use, but I did 2 of those. But we are going to focus on the reverse side for the cover of our box. So this is 4 3/4 by 6 3/4, and we are going to score it as follows. So we actually can't use our scoring tool for this. We have to come in with our paper trimmer because we have to score at a 1/16 of an inch on some of these score lines. So I have a pesky fly in here. All right, so we are going to score. Our first score mark is 1 5/16. So 5/16 is just a notch after that 1/4 mark. And I have to make sure I don't cut and that I score. When you're using your scoring tool on designer series paper, you want to be very gentle so that you're not ripping your paper. The next score line is going to be at 2 1/8. So you're going to come all the way over here to 2 notches after the 2. And then you're going to go to 3 7/8, and that's 1 under 3 1/2. And the last score mark is at 4 1/4. And that's all you need for this piece. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and varnish all those edges. So grab your bone folder. I hope that I didn't have too much of an interruption. My battery was low, and I am still not plugged in all the way. Now we are. Hopefully I didn't lose you guys in the midst of all of that. So, okay. I'm just varnishing all of those creases, those score lines. and they're hard to do if you're pressing so lightly on the designer series paper. It's not a very big impression, so you just kind of gotta work with it a little bit. So, all right, so for this piece, we've done all of that folding and varnishing. I want to actually take my scissors and I'm going to snip this miter this at an angle from that corner to that corner. Then I'm going to flip it so I can see what I'm doing here because I'm right-handed. It's easier for me to work from this side and snip that corner, okay? Now this is going to be the outside of our wrap around that box. So we are going to add some tearing tape, which I found is working very good with this project. And I'm going to go ahead and adhere that there. We're gonna, whoops, stuck to my finger. We're gonna, it's obviously late at night. Pull off the backing to our tearing tape, fold this over, and you have that part of your box. You know where the seam is. So you've got that all set. And now with this piece, you're going to varnish all those crease marks again. Score lines, I should say. And this is pecan pie cardstock. Okay, so there's that. We've got all of those creased and scored and varnished. So now we're going to follow this template and we are going to cut off these two corners and this two corners and this on both sides. So you'll get a close-up of that. I'm going to come in actually from the bottom here, and I'm going to just on the outside of that score line, I'm going to cut up to the second score line on all of these. Like so. And then we're going to cut this first one off, bend this over. We're going to cut this down to that first score line, come around this way. We're going to cut this side off and this one here, just to the first score line. And then we're going to bend this back again. Actually, I'm going to go this way. So I'm with the fold of the paper, and I am going to, that's not cut very even, is it? That's okay. We're going to miter it on both sides. There you go. Now we're going to do the same to the other side. Now this box was originally designed by Jen Rios-Rayner, and I will show you the box that I was given. And she actually gave us, for my very first on stage that I attended in 2016, she gave each of her team members a bone folder that was customized with the Hardcore Stampers logo on it. And for attending on stage as a nice little gift, kind of a pillow gift, but we got them when we were with her. I think we were at dinner one night and she gave them to us. It was pretty cool, but it fit a bone folder in it, and I kind of fixed the measurements to work with what I want to put into this box. So Still a little big for what I want, but you can put all kinds of goodies in it. You could put Werther's, the coffee flavored Werther's in it. But this is the one that she created. Definitely smaller, but it fits a bone folder, and I'll show you. And it's that, oh, paper from a while ago. But it perfectly fit a bone folder inside. Like so. It's perfect. So I wanted to use it for my pen. My little pens, even though they're a little bit, they're wider at the top, so I had to make enough room for all of it. This pen says, "I love you, a latte." And those are created by Tanessa from just crafting around. She makes those pens, so it's pretty cool. All right, so what I want to do is grab my tear and tape, and I'm going to add, oops, tear and tape. We're going to double up this fold. It kind of makes the box a little bit stronger. We're going to add tear and tape to the edge of this, to the edge of this. So all around the outsides of those 4 pieces. Okay. And got all that on there. So what I want to do, I'm going to take off this piece, and I'm just going to fold that over onto itself. It just makes it stronger. And that on this. Now we're going to pull this piece off. And this one. And on this piece, we are going to pull these in. And I'm going to make sure that the corners of this, or the sides of this, are lined up before adhering anything. It's easier to do this way, and then tuck that in, but I think I have to trim it. I think it's too wide. So let me grab my scissors. I think that score line right there is what's causing me the issue. I didn't cut it off enough, but that's okay. We got it. Okay. So now we'll come back in. And as I said, it's easier for me to hold these pieces and place that where it needs to be, so it's lined up like so. Then you just reinforce that adhesive. And it looks like I might need to trim that a little bit as well, so that it folds nicely. Okay. So we'll do the same way. We're going to fold that in. Oops. And there we go. We have our box. Now this, and it's very, because it's 2 pieces of cardstock thickness, you can come in with your 1/2-inch circle punch if you have one of these. And it is pretty tough, but you're going to pop that off. You just want to make sure that it is even on both sides. And of course, it's my weak hand, so it's coming. I see it. Maybe. Now it's stuck. All the ones I've made, and I didn't have any issues, and now I do. There we go. So that's what that does. It just makes that little notch. Shoo, that took some muscle. All right, so then you want to find the edge, which is right there. I probably should add a little bit more adhesive there. This is going to go right in there nicely, nice fit with the measurements. And this will go in here. Tuck that in. And we have 2 little ink refills that are somewhere in the vicinity right here. And I can put both of those in here, tiny little ink refills, in with that gift. You could add shred in there if you wanted to. And I'm going to add this cup, but what I want to do also is grab my, which dies did I use? They are they're under my paper here. Unbounded Love. And I want to grab this long straight edge with the curved side. These are the new Unbounded Love in the new annual catalog. And I think what I want to use in order for that, because I'm going to put thank you so much. So I think what I want to use, do I want to use this color? No, I think that's too dark for what I want to do. So let me grab a piece of, I think what I want to use is Calypso Coral or Petal Pink. Let me grab some Petal Pink, which I have right here. Yeah, that would be perfect. So we'll take this piece here and we are going to run this through. Let's go ahead and stamp first. I'm going to stamp this in Early Espresso. And that is my thanks so much. Now these are from the Latte Love products. Grab my mini stamp cut and emboss machine, which right now, yes, you're still seeing this video when it's still on sale, 10% off. And that is during the month of June 2024. And it's just a nice bundle and save concept. All right, so we've got that kind of off to the right. We're going to sandwich that in. And we've got our tag. We've got our coffee cup. Set those aside. We can put this back. And grab all our goodies. And we are going to grab our ribbon. I cut a piece of ribbon from the coordinating ribbon for that suite. And it's about 5.5 inches and it's angled at each side. And this is like a burlap, a very thick, coarse burlap ribbon. So I'm actually adhering or putting a seal on the back of it. And I'm going to place this under my tags so that it just adds a little bit of decoration there. Okay. So I'm also going to take adhesive and add it there. We're going to put this like so. So I'm not covering the words. You're the best part of my day. Thanks so much. And some dimensionals, which, not that pack, right here. And I'm going to, on the edges, close to the edges, because that ribbon will interfere with laying this down. So you want to make sure that your adhesive is close to the edge so that it's going to grab onto that paper and not just the ribbon. Then I'm going to add 2 onto the cup in the same way so they're not hanging over the edge of the box. I think this one might be over the edge of my, nope. All right, so that will go on top. Kind of center that. And if you need to reinforce it because it is a little tricky, you can just go ahead and do it that way. Because when you press on it, it kind of is, it squishes in. So there's your box. Let's add some of these awesome adhesive backed swirl yumminess. We'll add 1 of each color. So we have kind of like a vanilla or beigey color. We have the petal pink, and it looks like pecan pie. And that is how that's going to go. And there is your cute little coffee pen fun box. So let me show you all of them that I made using different designer series paper from that suite and different cutouts. Super cool. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to comment, be sure to subscribe to my channel, and share if you would like to. And remember that comments will earn you an entry into my prize drawing at the end of this month. So it will be actually drawn on July 1st. Every time you comment on a video, whether it's in the post on Facebook where I'm sharing it or right here on YouTube, your name will go into, not every time, but for every video you comment on, you can be entered into a drawing, and I'll have one lucky winner for a pack of designer series paper of your choice. So enjoy this video, and I hope that you make this and find a use for it. It's a great way to share little things like that and little treats inside, like hard candies or stuff like that. So thank you so much for watching, and have many Stampin' blessings throughout the week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.